Hi and welcome back to our channel. My name is Cynthia Wakio, the Communication and Events Manager at Corporate Staffing Services. We're going to be talking about psychometric tests and how they're beneficial to recruitment. I'm joined by Paminas, who is our lead recruiter here at Corporate Staffing and is going to be expounding more on the topic. Karibu and welcome back to the channel.
Thank you, Cynthia.
So when we are talking about psychometric tests, are there benefits it adds to the recruitment process?
Yes, there are many benefits, but before I share with you the benefits, I would want to clarify what psychometric tests are. Because sometimes people, some people don't understand what they are. So when you're talking about psychometric tests, they can be classified into two. So number one is the aptitude. And as the name suggests, when you're talking about aptitude, is ability to do something. So we are measuring your aptitude. So some of the examples of tests to do with aptitude, you do communication, analytical skills. There's another one we call verbal reasoning, inductive reasoning. So there are many. And you normally find when it comes to aptitude, if you have a large audience that you want to test. So let's say university students, fresh university students, they don't have experience. So the only thing to differentiate is you'd want to think, maybe do they have analytical skills if we are an audit firm. So then I would subject them to an aptitude test, just to see beyond their qualification, beyond their degrees, these good performance in campus, what do they have? So I would have them undertake the aptitude test. So the other form of test is what we call personality testing. So this one is just to give you an overview of who is Cynthia, who are you at an individual level. What are your passions? What drives you? So what is your worldview? Because we all have different worldviews. Based on your past experiences, based on the way you were brought up, based on your psyche, based on the way you see the world. So we are all different. And remember, as a recruiter or as a HR manager or manager, you want to bring someone who's a good fit to the organization, to the culture. So sometimes you will find the personality test can even go far and beyond. For example, if someone has leadership skills, how do they relate with people? That one is able also to come out. Personality test, I would highly recommend if you are hiring for a senior management position. Because this is where an individual character is important. Because this person, apart from the technical skills, the ability to do the job, you also need to know who are they at an individual level. So a personality test, you come in handy there. So as you can see, whether you use the aptitude test or the personality test, then the advantage is that it's an objective form of assessment, in the sense that you have all these pool of candidates, but then you want to know something extra. And that is why, especially for high-level positions, when you've done all you could, you've determined that this person has the skills, they have the experience, and you're left with, let's say, 5 candidates, then I would subject them just to see, oh, does Cynthia have something extra? So the main advantage of employing psychometric testing is to get an objective assessment of a candidate.
I like how you've put it out in that if you're hiring for different positions, then what applies where is more important. So are there any examples of how psychometric tests have helped organizations when they are hiring?
Oh yes, one of the professions that is a big challenge to recruit for is sales. So for example, here at Corporate Staffing, we have a sales assessment test to be able to see if it's in there, does she have what it takes to succeed in sales? So there's a set of questions. So they'll be able to sort of score you. And you'll be able to see, oh, yeah, you are telling us you've been in sales for the last 5 or 7 years. But is really your strength? Is this what keeps you going? And 9 out of 10, whatever we've gotten, has really worked, in our favor, in the sense that we've really been able to separate, I would say, the candidates who are qualified from those ones who are not. Then I've also seen, especially when you're hiring for senior level positions, CEO position, senior management position, like I say, the personality one. Here at Corporate Staffing, we use what we call DISC. If someone wants more information, they can contact us. So DISC is able to really show the leadership potential of this person and how they approach the people management aspect. I remember that we were hiring for microfinance Just some two months ago, they were looking for a GM, and there was a tie. So the board interviewed, there was a tie between two candidates. And what now, the board used the personality testing to make a final decision. And the way it went was, they were looking for a change, someone who can bring a change. Yeah. So one candidate came out as very strong in terms of championing the status quo. Whereas the other one came out as someone who's innovative, someone who's also able to bring ideas on board. And the other one now, it was also supported with his CV and where he's been working and the kind of achievements he's been able to bring on board. The other guy is a nice guy to have. He will read people. If right now your turnover is 100 million, he's the guy maybe who will take you to 110 million. But the other guy is, oh, you're doing 100 million. Why are you not doing 200 million? Yeah. So the board knew this. They had seen this. But now you doing the test itself, because it's you as a candidate who's doing the test. If also it comes out that indeed for you, this is who you are, it affirmed through the board that they'd rather go with that other candidate. Yeah.
So as corporate staffing, how can we help HR and employers with this?
So I would highly recommend employers to consider psychometric test. So technology has really changed the way we do things. And even when it comes to recruitment, HR, we can't ignore it. So for me, I've seen it add a lot of value, especially for us, because we always support clients with hiring for experienced hires. We don't do fresh graduates. So you will find, as part of your decision-making process, you try it. Just try it once and you see a marked difference. Yeah, because for me, even how it has helped me, because I also use it. Number one, for me, it has helped me to be self-aware, my strength, and areas that I need to improve on. And also the staff that I interact with on a day-to-day basis, I also get to understand who they are. Because remember, it's about your personality. It's about who you are. So a lot of times, this is something that will not change tomorrow. Yeah. So if you get to understand, oh, this is their thinking, so you'll be able to have a better even relationship. Yeah. But I would say recruitment, you don't want to make a mistake, especially for this senior position. So if it means spending a little bit of money just to make sure that the process is as objective as possible, why not? Yeah, it's the way to go. Yeah. So in terms of how we go about it is, if you want to administer psychometric test, all you need for you is to know the position, to know what are you looking for, and then based on that, we can be able to recommend for you the appropriate test. And then for the test itself, what we need is a candidate CV, that has the personal details. Then the candidate can come to our office, or they can do it even online, but supervised. Yeah. And then when they do, the test is normally out between 18 hours to 24 hours. And then we'll give you the report together with our analysis. But even the test itself is straightforward. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Paminas, for educating us about what psychometric tests are and how they can be beneficial to the recruitment process. And I hope the HR and employers that are watching this know that corporate staffing is here to help. And we have more information about our psychometric tests and how you can reach us for more help when you're doing your recruitment process or when we are doing it for you. Thank you so much, and see you next time.